talk again. Yeah. Welcome back to GrandOldTeam. Everton have beaten Brighton 1-0, which I think is another important result in the league. We've turned that corner now in terms of results. That's 3 in 4 league wins, so that's great, I think. Not the prettiest performance, but then I didn't expect too much else today. Let's start with you, Mikey. What did you make to the selection? Because I haven't spoken about this to two of the other boys yet, and I think maybe we were expecting things to be a little bit more freshened up, maybe, were we, or not?
I don't know. I don't know what to expect anymore. I just show up and hopefully we don't lose. I mean, it suited the formation, didn't it? So if you want to do a 4-4-2, those are the players you want to go with, really, haven't you? Because you've got Walcott and Bernard, you've got pace on the wing. You want Richarlison and Dom up top. In the middle, let's face it, we've got nothing in the middle, have we, really?
So it's almost like we have to play.
We have to play. I mean, no offence to the guys who did play. I would have liked to have seen some of the younger lads get a chance. Like, where's Beni Baningime?
Where is Beni Baningime?
Can he be found?
Me and the old fella were talking about this on the way.
Is he behind the sofa? He's always
Maybe Everton could do their own version of Where's Wally, but it's Where's Beni?
Where's Beni? Because obviously I know where Joe Wilson is. We sold him, so
yeah.
So, but Beni Baningame's still there, surely. So,
yes, exactly.
Can he get a game?
When Unsworth took over and he brought him in the team, he's done well.
So I like him. I think when he plays, he's one of those younger players who came in and didn't really put a foot wrong, but because he wasn't world class, everyone just writes him off. Which ironically is Shane Duffy was playing for Brighton today, and that happened to him when he was at our club as well.
You messaged me and said he was Colossus. I think the word
a Colossus,
you used,
yeah.
A Colossus.
Every time they crossed it or anything, he was right there.
Would you rather have him or Duncan?
I'd rather have. Can we have them both?
They're very good, aren't they?
The way we were playing, we were putting crosses in and stuff like that. It was good that we were getting them in. But 9 times out of 10, they're going to win them away. It was nice to see we got a bit more creative and thought let's play it on the floor a bit more when putting crosses in. But that's food and drink to them too. They are good players. They're a solid team.
Yeah.
They're both better on the ball than they get credit for as well. There was a point in the game where Duffy had the ball and he ran past Calvert-Lewin and played a lovely cross-pitch pass to their players, and they hit the crossbar, nearly scored. So I mean,
incidentally, that came off the back of a bit of erratic behaviour from Jordan Pickford. You were in the park end. He came out and sliced it. Is there something to be had? Do people have a point when they talk about Pickford's in-game management?
Yeah, because he's got talent. He made a great save towards the end, but the lad needs to grow up a bit. I think you see him bevying at the darts 2 days before a game. That doesn't look good. He gets too involved with the Newcastle fans, which he's done. And for me, as being a goalkeeper, if you're telling everyone off, now don't get me wrong, I like that he bollocks to the players, but in the back of their heads, they must be thinking, this fella keeps making mistakes. He's out on the ale. That's going to seep away at you, and there comes the rain again, doesn't it? Yeah.
No, I get it. It's a good point. In terms of today, the way that Carlo managed this game, I think maybe he got to 70 minutes and thought, do you know what?
Well, you can tell he's Italian, can't you?
You can. Do you think, Dave Feely made a point to me and he said, if that would have been the likes of Martinez, let's say, or even Marco Silva, making those changes, do you think the crowd would have stuck with it in maybe the way that they did?
No, people were grumpy about it, even Ancelotti doing it. And I think,
Could you understand it though?
Well, I attribute it that he's new to the job and he doesn't realise that we're rubbish. So,
or does he? That's why he's making these changes.
Or maybe he thinks, right, okay. It worked to a certain extent. We got lucky and didn't score, really, didn't we? I mean, Pickford made a fantastic save. I think he probably thinks, look, we're going to have to learn to do this. So we're just going to have to learn how to do it. And if we lose some games or we lose some leads because of it, then so be it, because we've got to learn it. And because clearly part of his plan, especially when we're at home, is he wants us to get in the league by the looks of things, and then see it out. Because again, he's Italian.
Yeah. As you were in the Gladys Street, we'll ask this question to Paul because I know he was in the park end. The goal from Richarlison, did it look from your end as good as it was?
I'd need another one.
The goal was
great.
Good.
Where I was sitting as well, I actually got a good look at the chicken dance as well.
So
I was
great.
got
Got
some good snaps you might see on Insta later. But I thought it was a great goal, great finish. Quick feet to do that. But once again, VAR. No, I've not had a good look. We got in a bit late, but I've not had a good look at it. Apparently it's a nailed-on pen. And then the one at the Gladys Street, Stuart Atwell was in the room, the VAR room, probably miles away somewhere. But what are they looking at? Why is it not consistent? It can't be that hard, can it, to look at it?
Why isn't the referee actually going to the touchline to look at it? I genuinely think it's because if you're the referee and you go to the touchline to look at the screen, at that point then it's all on you. Because if you don't look at the screen and just go, oh no, I'll go with what the VAR guy's saying, then you can say it's the VAR guy's fault. If you walk over and look at that screen, any decision you make then is your decision. And I think some of the referees in this league are terrified about making a decision.
And the lines.
Yeah.
They don't react at all.
No.
It's almost like they wait for
it's like how do I not get in trouble? Which is probably because they're being made to feel that way by the people above them. Which is just never going to work. No. It's a terrible attitude to have with
I agree, they should go and have a look at it, but you know what, right? It's 2020, there's modern technology. Why can't they have a phone or something on their arm that just goes...
Watch, yeah.
You know what I mean? I've got a pair of sunglasses that play music now. Come on, if I get a...
He has.
If I get a washing machine that can do me iron, I'm set for life, you know? Just...
Japan, make it happen. If anyone's going to do it, it's you. Make it happen.
Yes. Right, lads, let's conclude because the rain's coming down. What I want to get from both of you, I'll start with you, Mike, and then I'll go to you, Paul, is your player, that your man of the match today. Who was that for you?
Probably it'd either be Richarlison or Pickford, I think. Pickford because he made that big save at the end, and pretty much saved the win, and Richarlison for getting the goal. So
do you not agree with? Do you agree with some of Paul's observations there?
Yeah, I suppose so. But all I say about Jordan Pickford is this: we would not get better than him. As far as the calibre of goalkeeper we can currently attract at this moment in time, we're not going to attract one better than Jordan Pickford.
People said the same thing about managers. They did say we won't get better than X manager, and we got better. You know.
I name me a better goalkeeper. Name me a goalkeeper who's demonstrably better than Jordan Pickford. That we've got. Plus, plus Jordan Pickford. England aren't a terrible team, and he's number one.
No, I get it, but just because I can't identify one doesn't mean there isn't one.
Don't get me wrong, he's got talent, but I think that World Cup has went to his head. I think that it seems like he's got potential. His age is on his side as well.
It is. It's just exactly. It's that mentality thing. And for you, Paul, who's your man of the match today?
I'm going to go with Richie because he just gets stuck in as well. Now, he's played a lot of games, he hasn't had much rest over the summers. You see him at the end, just still powering on, just wanting to win the ball. And I like him because he gets stuck in as well. I know we all say he goes down too easy, but gets involved with tackles.
Absolutely.
Guy runs around like he's got energy. Thought Bernard played well and all, but I'll Richie for me.
Richie.
Thought Mikey Keane had a good game. I'm not his biggest fan lately, but thought he done well today. A lot of them done well. Mason as well, just plays anyway, doesn't he? Try and go left back, Mace the ace. Of course, I don't mind, I'll do it.
But credit to the opposition as well for Brighton. That's what football manager. Credit to the opposition, Made it really hard for us today, but they didn't make it really hard for us today.
Fuck off, Brighton. Anyway, thanks for watching GrandOldTeam. Remember to like, share, subscribe, head over to the website as well, and sign up to the forum if you haven't already.
Yeah,